not live. You're live.
How's the sound? Is it good? I wonder where it gets it from, though.
It's clear.
Hey, everyone. No idea who's here now. But I think there's quite a few people checking in right now. Hey, Elia. White Rabbit. It's probably a good morning where you're all from. South Carolina. What time is it over there, Lola? 9 a.m. It is 10 p.m. over here. UK. Ah, Jasmine. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, Aussie. Perth. What if I play some music for you all? Let's see if that's not too loud. Can you hear that? Yeah? Can you still hear me? Sorry, just checking in with the husband. Yeah? Two p.m. in the UK. Oh, you just had lunch. Hi, Dana. So how many of you came from Jezza's channel? Music is good. Cool. Me. Hi, Lola. So what I can do for you, I can draw something, but I have to change my camera view because my live stream only works with one camera. Love Jezza. Yeah, he's got some good content out there. Oh, thank you, Dana. And Brina. Oh, thank you. All right. Let's try and change this camera up, and then I'll draw something for you guys. Got something prepared though. I'm sure you guys will remember my Draw Some collab from last Wednesday, where I did a little potion bottle situation thing. So I've drawn a few more, So I've sketched out this one and that one. So that's like a galaxy-like one and a moon one. So I will let you all decide what I'm gonna, well, I've sketched them. So what I'm gonna paint. Hi, John. How are you going? Moon. One for moon. Galaxy. A cover jar. Solar system bottle. I suppose I have to do them both. Galaxy. Galaxy. All right, right now it's gonna be the galaxy. Let me just try and adjust this thing a little bit more. Let's see what you guys see. A scene with them both. I don't think I have that much time in this live stream. So I've got my Daniel Smith watercolors here, and I'm gonna use them for this piece. Let's go with this bottle. A shelf in a witch's workroom. Yeah, that's cool. I did a how do you call it? Bullet journaling spread on that once. Just getting my watercolor out. Well, my brush, that is. Now we have to decide on the color, though. You guys have 238 colors to choose from. Just kidding. What color do you guys think this main portion should be? Does it sound so good, sweetie? Purple. All right. Purple, where are you? Pokemon Rolls and Blues. Purples. I suppose we have to go with the purples now, don't we? Yeah, these colors are absolutely stunning. I got them from Aurora at Aurora's Art World, as you guys probably have seen from my previous video. Gonna have to ask my husband soon to shout out questions to me whilst I'm doing this. Because I keep looking up at the screen. Do you guys have any questions for me, by the way? Just let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them. I did put masking fluid on the page before I started this, as you can see. Yeah. And the one I'm using is by Winsor & Newton, and it so far has never let me down.
What inspired you to start creating?
Huh? Pardon? Who was asking? Jasmine. What inspired you to start creating content on YouTube? I was made redundant just after my husband and I got married. So I came back from our honeymoon, and about 3 weeks later they said, hey, we don't need you anymore. So that's when I took a break from applying for jobs and all that stuff and decided what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, basically. Just got married. And not long after that, I feel pregnant with our little girl. She's 18. No, she's not 18 months now. She's 20 months now. And she's an absolute delight. So during the day, when husband is at work, I'll look after her. And husband and I basically discussed what should I do, and I decided to be happy and create content for YouTube. Hi, Little Man Artistry. How are you going? This color I'm using, by the way, is called Carbazole Violet. That one. For me, it shows up in mirror, but I'm not sure about you guys.
What kind of music do you like, Robert?
I love Muse. Absolutely love Muse. Evanescence. What other stuff do I like? What do I listen to? Piano music. I like classical music. But also I love musicals, so I suppose musical music as well. What am I painting? I'll show you. That one. So I sketched that out and I'm painting that now. I sketched it out beforehand and put masking fluid on top of it. So it's just that one. Can I display that somewhere here? No, I cannot. Let's just leave that on the side. And I'm going over it now with some cobalt blue violet. I Thank you, Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Bumblebee.
What's your favorite thing to create, Jasmine?
My favorite thing to create. I fell in love with watercolors not too long ago, so I love doing that. And I also have a bit of a thing in collecting watercolor sets to probably my husband's dislike. And I love making miniatures, and when I create, I just do it. It's not that I make a blueprint beforehand to see if it works out. I just sit down and start, basically. And I also like polymer clay, so a bit of a mix between all those things. What are your hopes for the future of your channel and career as an artist? I just want to make people happy with what I do, and if that happens to, if my channel happens to become monetized, because trust me, I'm not. Sure, I have a lot of followers now, but I am not monetized yet because of the viewing hours. So just basically making people happy with my art. I really want to learn to make miniatures. Any tips? Just start doing it. And if you're into actual scale miniature stuff, then I suggest you look up a scale converter. But also the third winner of the Jezza competition, she has a beautiful channel, Bentley House Minis, and I suggest you check her out because she has some fantastic tutorials. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Quack's Art says, hello. Hello, Quack's Art. You've inspired me to start making some miniatures. Do you have any tips for a starting point? Well, like I just said before, Bentley House Minis does fantastic tutorials, and she does live streams once a month as well. So if you have any questions regarding that, you can go there. Because what I do is just start, and I don't really have a direction of where I'm going. If that makes sense. I don't want to disappoint, but that's how I work with everything. This is also you guys chose my colors. What was it like being part of that winning group? Very unreal. I can tell you that. Because on the 3rd of Feb, no, not on the 3rd of Feb, on the 3rd of January, we all got an email saying that we were the winners. And it's before that happened in December, we got an email saying that we were shortlisted. And that's when I cried, when I got that email. The second one was just so surreal, and before your video goes up, you're waiting for 2 weeks, not knowing what to expect. But the response has been so overwhelming and wonderful. It's really, really fantastic. It's really hard to explain, really. My music has gone soft again. There we go. Keep going. So I've got a question for you all. What would you like to see me create in the future? Is there anything you would specifically like to see, as in drawings, paintings, miniatures, polymer clay? What is my favorite drawing? Actually, the one I created on my Wednesday video with the potion bottle. I absolutely love that one. So this is basically in the same series. Some more miniatures. That is definitely coming, and I can tell you now, I did my intro for my husband picks video. This is where my husband picks my art supplies every once a month on the last Friday of the month, and I can tell you now that that will be a miniature for next week, because I know what the prompt is now. I just need to create it. Bumblebee, I like everything you do, so it doesn't matter. Oh, thank you so much. You really have no idea how much that means. So we've got our galaxy effect, I suppose. Some French ultramarine to go on the inside. I'd love to see some more polymer clay from you. It's my medium of choice. We can do that. I absolutely love Ace of Clay, and maybe we'll do something like creature or room designs with miniature and polymer clay stuff in the future. That you guys create something and I will draw something and I create that. If you weren't an artist, what would you be? What would you like to be? What would I like to be? Well, I used to be a project secretary, and for a mining company in Australia, Western Australia, Perth. So I actually did not mind that job. I quite enjoyed that, and I was at the company for nearly 6 years. If I could go back in time, I would probably choose something else. Like being a vet or something. I love animals. How can I become a better artist? Paul. Hi, Paul. How are you going? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. Keep practicing. Don't stop practicing, because practice doesn't make perfect, but it does make something. And seriously, everything comes with practice. That would be cool. You could create a miniature and then make their environment a miniature. Yeah, something like that. I would love to do that. If you had to stick to just one medium for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I probably wouldn't choose a medium. I would probably live out of the garbage for choosing my supplies, because, cardboard and whatnot to create miniatures with. But if I really had to choose just one medium, it would probably be watercolor, because it's so diverse. Oh, good Bumblebee. Thanks for stopping in. Let me see. Let's give this bottle some color. I don't know about you guys, but I don't particularly like this song. There we go. Much better. What's your favorite brand of watercolors in your collection? Well, I love these Daniel Smith watercolors. I have the 48 set. Let me get it. I'll show you. Okay, I'm back. I've got the 48 set of Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors. People say student grade, but I'm pretty happy with it. So that's it. So what I did with this side, that is basically the basic set of Dale Rowney, but in Winsor & Newton Cotman colors. So that's what it looks like. And do you know Jezza? Not personally, no. I love this set as well. Vintage Pastels by Prima Marketing. Oops. These are my own colors that I've added, but that's what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous set. It's student grade as well, or so they say. And Decadent Pies. This just makes me hungry. I mean, banana cream, pistachio cream, apple, pumpkin, key lime. I adore that key lime color that's in here. That's absolutely gorgeous, that one. Well, it's a little bit messy, but, you know. Hi, Turtle Ninja. How are you going? but I would definitely want to try out way more palettes and different brands in the future. It's just money, you know. Unfortunately, there's no money tree. I'm very well, Turtle. Thank you. No, it's not a cheap medium. No, absolutely not. Although this set of cotton watercolors, I got it given by Aurora's Art World, but I'm pretty sure it's not too expensive, and it's almost the same price as one tube. But then you get all the colors for the price of one. So it's definitely worth it, and you can definitely get multiple pieces out of all the beautiful colors here. Yeah, higher. Hi, Jen. How are you going? Higher end watercolors would definitely be. It would definitely be. It is definitely on my wish list. Do you sell your art online or at conventions? I don't do conventions, but I have an Etsy store, so you can all go and check that out. I'm pretty sure it's in the description box of this video, and if not, I will leave it later. But yeah, Etsy is for me right now. Those little bits of watercolor go a long way. They sure do. See, my piece is quite wet right now. Thank you, Jan. This what I'm using now, by the way, is phthalo turquoise. That's how I pronounce it. I'm going to go now. Bye. Okay, bye, White Rabbit. Thanks for dropping in. Pronounce what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Dana. Oh, pronounce. Oh, I said phthalo turquoise. Some people say turquoise, turquoise. I don't know. Would you consider a video where you make the same thing in all your favorite mediums? Like this potion bottle, painted in watercolor, made out of clay, made as a miniature, etc. I could probably do it with glass and polymer clay. That would be an option. Miniature would be very mini. But yeah, definitely. I can consider that if that's something you guys would like to see. Hello, I'm happy just sitting watching, but felt a bit stalkery. Didn't catch the start, but I'm loving the watercolor. Hi, Hazel. Good night, Turtle. Hazel, to answer your question, it's okay. You can just sit back and relax and enjoy the music if you like this kind of music, obviously. Yeah, just be here. That's fine. I'm happy. Hey, Christopher, how are you going? So for people just joining in, I'll show you what I'm making. This one. In the stressful last 2 days before my big move, lol. How are you? I'm good, Christopher. Very, very well. I'm just happy that this live stream ended blah. I can't talk anymore. Ended up being all right because husband and I spent about 2 hours before the stream started to try and set up 2 cameras, but my laptop said, I'm too old, I can't do this. So just 1 camera it is. And this is decent quality, so we just went with this. So for anyone new to the chat, ask me anything you want to know about me. Let me know what you want to see me create in the future. We've talked about miniatures before, and it's just a cool space potion. I don't do Valentine's Day, and you will see on Valentine's Day why. Well, not why, but I have a kind of a darker kind of view on Valentine's Day. That is a big project, by the way. That will be polymer clay. So yeah, I was just going to say miniatures and polymer clay stuff take up a lot of time. So everyone who is here for just that, I can't do that every week because it's a lot of work. Just a lot of work. Do you like horror, and would you consider making a gaming channel? With all the creating and crafting I'm doing, I can't game. I can't even watch a video or watch a movie. Do I like horror? To an extent. I love Tim Burton. He is my idol. I really look up to him. Am I from Britain? No, I'm in Australia, and I am very Dutch. Do you ever make fan art? I did 1 fan art piece on Harry Potter, and I did 1 Tim Burton one. And they were both collabs. So yeah. Now, for the fun part, what color are we going to do the planets that are floating around this thing? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets. Which do I prefer, painting or drawing with pencil? Can I combine the two? Can I sketch with pencil and then paint? That would be a good combination. Right now, I like to sketch with this pencil. It's a 0.7 mechanical pencil, but the leads that I have in there are by Pilot, the color Eno Pilot leads, and that's what I like to sketch with right now. Have you ever considered using oil paints? I'm new to the channel, sorry. Thanks. How do I pronounce your name? Ruari? I have not tried oil paints yet, though I have to say I do have a set of water soluble not water paints, oil paints. So I have this reef set. Is this in mirror image for you guys? Because it is for me. Water mixable oil paints, and this is unopened. I want to get a water mixable linseed oil before I start this, because with oil, even if it's water soluble or water mixable, it's still an oil paint, which should be mixed with an oil medium accordingly. Not mirrored. Okay, weird. It is mirrored for me. Odd. Rory. Okay, Rory. Thank you for clarifying that. That's so interesting that you guys see this normal and I don't. It makes it very hard to navigate. You guys know that this is my very first live stream ever. Anyhow, what color should we make these planets? So there's one there, 2 here, and 1 up there. In the meantime, I'm gonna darken up this bit a little bit. Green, yellow, green, orange, teal. The one at the top right should be orange. Orange for that one. Congrats, by the way. I just bought a webcam to start doing live streams. So once I settle back in Australia, I really should have started them in the US. I really like your 2-camera view videos, but my laptop decided that it only wanted to have 1 camera, and otherwise the quality was going to be absolutely not good. This camera I've got is a Logitech C920, so basically the same one that Jezza has, but my husband happened to have that one. So yeah. Is your husband an arty type too? Haha. He, well, I'll tell you how we met. We met when I auditioned for my very first theater show called Avenue Q. And that's basically, you should Google it if you don't know it. It's a musical with puppets, and it's basically Sesame Street for adults because there's nudity, puppet nudity in there. So that's where we met, and he was the musical director for that show, and I was ensemble and sang as well. Yes, I do sing, and no, I'm not gonna sing now because it's late. But yeah, that's how we met, and he plays various instruments, I believe like 10 or 12 instruments, of which are guitar, piano, and saxophone. So yeah. FAQ is so cool. I saw a production of it in Tokyo when I lived there. Isn't it just amazing? It's so funny. I still have 2 puppets that we could buy after the show. So that's a nice memory. Yeah, very talented family. It's amazing. I love it. We sing in the car and all that stuff. At some point, I might sing for you guys, but not tonight. What was the material you used to keep the sparkles protected from the watercolor? It is, I'll grab it for you. I'll show you. Thanks for being here, by the way, Samantha. It is this stuff. Come on, focus camera. It is called Colorless Art Masking Fluid. It's a medium by Winsor Newton. And it's basically just masking fluid. Camera doesn't want to focus. Don't know why. Come on, focus. Focus. Nope. But you get it. So the sparkles I added later, and it's part of this watercolor set. So I think I use this one. My camera really doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. Hello. So pearlescent shimmer is absolutely gorgeous. Come on, camera. Do it. Do it for me. There we go. No, doesn't want to do it, but you get the gist. You get the gist. So you basically put the masking fluid on top before you start painting, and that's what is on here as well. So all the stars and the little bits I've covered in masking fluid, because then you get the little sparkly bits. Yeah, very pretty shimmers. It's amazing, amazing watercolors. These Daniel Smith ones. Did I miss any questions? Do you go to science fiction conventions? No, I don't, because I like space. I like the old Star Trek. I don't like Star Wars. I hate it with a passion. Sue me. Come fight me. I just don't like it. I like Tim Burton. Love Tim Burton. What else did I miss? A single take with no script. That is very impressive, Christopher. Really, really impressive. Samantha, you're welcome. I've caught up. What did we say about that one? Orange. Okay. Orange. Got plenty of oranges here. Let's start with a light one, like it's a yellow. Isoindoline yellow. Let's start with that one. And then work our way up. Oh, wow. Hello. Hello, color. That is so bright. Yeah, Leah, I know, but yeah, I'm just not into conventions. I don't know why. Maybe I should be, but maybe I think my art is not good enough for that. And that sounds weird, but you know, humble me. I'll get there. I'll get there. Your art is absolutely good enough. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I really appreciate it. It's yeah, it's just I think every artist thinks that to start with. I haven't been doing art for such a long time yet. I might add some shimmer to the planets at the end. But I do like how this looks. Oh, thanks, Amar, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let me see. I think we said green. This planet, should that be a teal or should that be a contrasting green? Sure, we'll leave the greens for these two. I'm forgetting to drink my tea, guys. Okay, Donna, thanks for stopping by. It is a little bit, but also it makes us humble, and we probably know that we are good enough, but we also look up to others and think that they are better than us, and that probably makes us think, oh, we're not good enough. But yeah, I think every artist needs to ease into that a little bit more and just embrace it, I suppose. Hi, Blake. How are you going? Hoi, little Rob. It sure has, Blake. It sure has. You sure did. But hey, I did have to do something for that. Thank you, Jasmine. I'm so happy with the engagement of all the people right now. So when I put a poll up, I actually get some get some feedback. That color doesn't do anything. That one does. Yeah, I drank a potion. I imagine he had so many applicants for that thing, for that giveaway. And I even think that some people don't even know that the competition was out there. Thank you, Blake. I'm late. Yeah, but it's okay. Hi, Sargo. How are you going? Well, I was gonna do a live stream, Leah, but then the live stream that I wanted to do with 2 cams didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So yeah, it's just 1 camera, but you can still hear me talk. You can still ask questions. That's all good. Blue Tea Art. Hi, how are you going? Yeah. The Daniel Smith dot cheats. They're absolutely fantastic. So good. Let me see. We have to decide on that planet. What color are we gonna do this one? Red is a very contrasting color. Blue. I could go red like yellow. Oh, I like yellow. I might go with yellow. Yellow. 20 different colors of yellow. 20 shades of yellow. Let's see. Lemon yellow. Let's go with this cat yellow deep hue first. Yellow. Yeah. So I went with yellow. I'm a bit behind on the replies. Yellow. And it was all yellow. Like the sun. Yeah. Exactly. Gonna give it some red dots though. Well, not red dots, but speckles. Quinacridone red. Bye, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. Blue tea, yeah. Oh, I would love me some Daniel Smith watercolors, as in the actual tubes. But I'm very, very, very happy with this, with these sheets. To be fair, because they are not cheap. Oh, thank you, little Rob. I take it you're Dutch, or not? You just knew a Dutch word. I'm British. Where about in the UK? I should get to work packing and cleaning. Thankfully, movers are doing all the heavy lifting this time. I'll also try to get the fit out, but if not, maybe I'll see you in 2 weeks. Well, yeah, well, if you stop by in Perth, then give me a visit. But if not, have a very, very, very good move. All right, Blake, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Huh. But UK is wide awake right now because it's in the afternoon. Excuse me. It's in the afternoon. So you guys should be well and truly awake. It's Australia Day here tomorrow. Now for that last planet. Shall we make that blue? Perth is too far. Oh yeah, well, whatever. Have fun on Hawaii though. I like this effect. Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, well, in Australia on the East Coast right now, it's a little wee bit smoky still, but come to Perth. It's all good in Perth. Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, makes me think of Big Bang Theory. Thanks all, and a great art as always. Oh, thank you, Christopher. Bye-bye. It is a nice country. It's just the fires are a bit of a pity. Yeah, it's I don't know what temperature it is. You know what? I spend most of the day in the aircon. So let me find out what temperature it's gonna be, all right? Tomorrow, 37 degrees Celsius. So that's warm. Not lying. Not lying. Tomorrow, 37 degrees. So this should be dry. So what I did with the previous piece was I added some kind of cloud behind it. Let's try to recreate that. I don't like this. How do I live in that? Well, you live in the aircon, and if you want to go somewhere, you basically go to the shops. Or if you want to go to the beach, you go at 6 or 7 in the morning. Yes, I do. I actually I love these Pentel ones. Hey, Aurora, how are you going? I love these ones. People don't know how to use them quite often, and I'll show you a little trick. So, when you squeeze it, nothing happens, and then all of a sudden a blob comes out. But you have to listen to the paintbrush, because when it goes, you know that all the water is going to come out, and that's where you have your. Well, I use a cloth or a tissue or whatnot. But yeah, when you squeeze, water comes out, guaranteed. And you can see here in this reservoir if there's any water left inside of it, and right now there is because it's dark. But yeah, it makes a sort of a gurgling noise when you squeeze and then the water comes out, but it takes a little while for it to come out. But I love using them. Gonna eat breakfast and watch. All right. I'm not really thinking about breakfast right now because I'm pretty sure it's past 11 over here. Yeah, 10 past 11 at night. But that's okay. Did you go to school for art? No, I did not. Not 1 second. I just wing it because, you know, I like to just experiment. No idea what I'm doing. But you can play around with effects and things will work out. Just keep practicing and enjoying the medium. I'm using phthalo blue here, by the way. Hello, Paul. Welcome back. Do you believe a traditional education in art is truly beneficial? Um, Let me. Okay, that is a serious question. It might be beneficial in a way that for the history of art, definitely, because I'm pretty sure you get a lot of that in there. But truly, you just have to practice, 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 practice. And nowadays, we have this beautiful thing that is called Skillshare. I am not part of that yet because money. We just have different priorities at the moment. But I will definitely sign up once I'm ready for it, because I also don't have time for that at the moment. I'm looking after my little one during the day. But art education, I've heard many artists say, I don't have any use for my art education or whatever I've done there. I've never used any of that, what I've learned in school. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I suppose you'll have to talk to a person that actually went to art school, but personally, I don't see the benefit of it. But that's my personal opinion. All right, Sago, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna turn it upside down now because that's a better angle for me to paint it. Oh, you should instruct a Skillshare class. Yeah. maybe at some point I might actually do something on bookbinding or making your own sketchbooks on there. But you know what, I'm just winging it. That's just the thing, though. I'm just playing around with it, having fun. I'm feeling inspired to watercolor today. By all means, go for it. It's so much fun. I love art so much I would teach it. Do it, Paul. Why not? What's stopping you? Let's change the music, shall we? This is a bit There we go. Bit more jazzy. Wouldn't mind teaching art. I've heard so many stories of art teachers being judgmental of kids' art. Oh yeah, that's just horrible. Having a little one myself, I would never do that. Just be supportive and up building criticism. There we go. Got there in the end. I feel like I want to teach just to be supportive. Yeah, absolutely. I will teach children, but not adults. Adults already have bad habits that are hard to fix. Children are like sponges. Oh, yes, they are. I'm not at the level to share what I've learned yet. I know for you guys. Hi, Gerald. How are you going? I feel like we should add some more to the edges. How about some yellow? I hope that you would get many viewers. Well, I hope so for this one, but so far the most in the chat were about 12, but might be poorly chosen time for my part. Yeah, they are very creative and strange. Having a little one myself now. My goodness, the things she comes up with, and she's only 20 months, so yeah. Tiny aliens. Oh dear. yeah, it's amazing. It's so good. So it's school holidays here right now, but in a couple of weeks, term starts again, and then I'm gonna take her to. Well, she was already going to music class, but then I'm also gonna take her to dance class. See how she likes that. I'm sorry it's upside down, guys, or sideways, but it's just a better angle. Do you often listen to music as you create, or do you prefer silence? I can't stand silence, to be honest. I catch up on my YouTube videos, my to watch list. Today, 38 people uploaded. 38. That's nuts. Like, your usual Casey Goldens and Nerdy Crafters and all that. Ace of Clay. And I normally catch up on that when I'm not doing a voiceover or a live draw. Or I watch Netflix. I listen to audiobooks from from my library, local library. They have an online catalog of audiobooks for free. So no Audible. They can sponsor me, but you know. What else do I do? Oh, Netflix. Did I say that? Silence would be better for no distractions, but to be fair, I work better when there is just music. So when I'm watching someone create, I sometimes stop to watch. Stop what I'm doing to watch them create. So yeah. Oh yeah, Jackie is just amazing, and she just hit 1 million subscribers, and that's absolutely wonderful for her. Gerald, why can't I learn how to draw such thing? Well, you can. Just keep trying. Keep creating. Don't stop. Don't ever stop creating. Just keep going. Well, Blue, I actually listen to a lot of Muse. So it is also piano music, but they also sing. You probably know who Muse is. But yeah, I love them, and I love listening to them because it's upbeat, and there's some slow songs as well. But I love listening to Muse while I create. Or I listen to musical songs and then I sing along loud. I need more of that blue. Where's my blue? Blue, Prussian? Did I use Prussian? I'm pretty sure I did. No, Phthalo. Oops. Yeah, now it's green. Phthalo. I've heard that music is helpful for creativity as it lights up different parts of your brain in the background. it. I always have music on, basically. I love music. Well, I think this looks pretty cool. Not done yet though. See that this takes me an hour and a half to get this far, and that's not even sketching. It's 11:25 p.m. here, by the way. Gerald, where are you? Because it's 11:26 here as well. I have true crime podcasts and video in the background whilst I craft. Surprise, anything I make doesn't turn out covered in blood. That's funny, Jasmine. I just wish the Tim Burton movies were on Netflix. I would watch them over and over and over and over and over again. I am here in Philippines. Ah, okay, yeah, that's the same time zone. That's right. I adore Tim Burton, such a wonderful dark imagination. Oh, absolutely love the guy. I worked on a project and I got a nice payout from that project. And from that payout, I bought his how do you call it? Art of Tim Burton book. And for every book sold, there was there's one tree planted. So that was pretty good. I'm pretty sure they're sold out now. So yeah. Do you look for light fastness? Is that something that doesn't, or is it something that doesn't bother you? It doesn't bother me because my paintings, I never really give them away. And if I do something with them, I make them as prints and then sell them on my Etsy shop so more people can enjoy the art. I have never been good with music or other sounds in the background. My brain wants to focus on that instead of what I'm doing. Fair enough. I just sing along with everything that I hear, and it just goes, it just works. 9:28 in Texas. Well, good morning. Good morning. I can sing a song, but I won't. Have you ever read The Melancholy Death of Oyster Boy and Other Stories by Tim Burton? Yes, I have. I have 2 books. Same books. And then there's a napkin art by Tim Burton as well. And I've read Tim Burton's biography. I think that's called, it's by Leah. And Leah de Gallo, I think. And Johnny Depp's autobiography. Thank you, Blake. That's so weird. I have 2 copies of the book too. My father bought me 2 Christmas in a row. I think I have a soft cover, and then one is a hardcover. One is a black one, black hardcover. It's like cloth bound, I think. Oh, look at all that water. Oh no. By the way, for you guys that don't know, I use these rags. They used to be my little girl's, drool wipes. But because we don't really use them anymore for her, I use them as rags for watercolor. So I don't use up all the kitchen towel, and I can just wash them. Better for the environment. I need everybody's help. Please choose one. Animals, flowers, landscape. Go with flowers. Let's see, what can we do with this thing? Where's my file? Here it is. I'm grateful that I have been noticed by the rising YouTuber. Oh, thank you, Gerald. Thank you so much. I hope you all stay. Excuse me. Blue tea. So what type of paper are you using? I'm using the 100% cotton B watercolor paper that got sent to me. Yeah, me too. So Aurora's Art World, she sent it to me. And from America, because I'm in Australia and it's so stupid expensive here. Probably because they have to import it. And so she sent it to me, which I'm very grateful for. But I only use it for pieces that I have sketched out and then want to actually use my nice watercolors on and, create a nice piece. Even if it's just going into the archives. I don't care about that. I just want to use nice art supplies. Oh. I have to say though, my channel is still growing. At this point in time, I have no idea how many followers I've got. Let me check. Let me check. Nearly 5,870. I'm hoping to get to 6,000 by the Barilla before the week is out, which is tomorrow, or nearly for me now. Sunday. But if we don't get there, we'll get there eventually. It's fine. It is all good. Yes, Jasmine, you're right. The art community on YouTube is absolutely fantastic. It's the best thing that ever happened. Just the best thing that ever happened. Thinking of adding something else, but I can't put my finger on what I want. Maybe a splash of green. What kind of flowers? Sunflowers, rose? Well, maybe you can try the stuff that I have on my cover of my sketchbook, which is this. I have no idea what it is. They look a little bit like poppies. That's the whole sketchbook, by the way. What brand of polymer clay do you prefer? I prefer Sculpey 3. Yeah, Sculpey 3 is my go-to. I have tried Montmartre, but that is very, very sticky. It's hard, but it's also sticky. So don't prefer that one. Do you remember my the coffin and the tree on top of that with the little skulls? That is made of Montmartre clay. So it's not bad clay. Absolutely not. It's just not 100% user friendly to work with if you're just starting out with that. But yeah. They look like poppies. Yeah, they do look like poppies. I just sketched it. Don't know what I was doing at the time, but I liked it. They're kind of easy to draw, so. What are you creating, Paul? That was Paul, right? Yeah. I started out with own brand clay from craft store, which was kind of sticky, and the improvement in my work changed to female. Yeah. Female is a little bit more expensive here because it's a European brand. I think it's German. But Sculpey 3 I can get for $3.25 for a small pack. So that's not too bad. But female is a little bit more expensive. Like $5 or $6. Australian dollars, that is. the airplane. Yeah, £2. Yeah, I think it's a European brand, and so if you're in the UK, you probably get it a little bit more cheap. What I see and what you guys see really does not do it justice. The colors are so vibrant. Just gonna let that dry, and then once it's dry, I will go in with some white Posca just to tidy it all up, and I will take the masking fluid off. So in the meantime, I can chat with you guys a bit more easily. Is there any art supply that you guys would like to see me use? Like certain paints or a certain brand or something like that? Are there any crafts you haven't tried that you plan to in the future? Any crafts I haven't tried in the future? I haven't tried. Well, oil colors. But like I said before, I don't know if you were here, but like I said before, I want to get water soluble linseed oil before I start that. I'll probably get the Winsor Newton one. I want to do more with gouache and get more proficient at that medium. Other crafts, there's not much that I haven't tried yet. I'm gonna have to get you more dots at this rate. Yes, you do. I might just have to buy the tubes, but it's actually not that bad. It doesn't go that fast. Thanks, Leia. Mixed media. Yeah, I did that in the past. But Jen, I know where you're coming from, and for those of you who do not know yet, Jen and I are gonna do a collab somewhere. I'm gonna send each other the parcel on the 1st of Feb. So by the time it gets here, it's probably March. Maybe you could try lino stamping. That's the next one on my list. I actually have lino stuff. Actually, an A4 size sheet of it. So I could try that, but I always find it hard to come up with a design for it. So I have to give that a think. But thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it. The kind of stuff that Ace of Clay does, and Nerdy Crafter as well. They do this where they recreate people's drawings. So I might try and do something like that in the future, or where I create someone's 3D room that is a drawing. So Casey Golden does these geometric rooms. Have I tried resin art? I have. I actually went on a workshop that my husband sent me on to create a large resin piece, a circle. Yes, got this. That's the one. And I did do that resin art. The only downfall of resin art is I was also subscribed to Sophie and Toffee for a while. The only downfall is it stinks and I don't think it's good for your health. And one thing I don't like is putting all these all this protective gear on before you start your art. Like for watercolors, you don't need a respirator and that kind of stuff. So that, yes, I do mean sculpt this drawing. And I don't know if I can just do it or ask them if I can try it out. I think this is dry enough by now. Don't want to ruin it. No, this is not dry yet. Not dry yet. On the wild side, yeah, and then they sue me. Hair dryer, yeah, I've got a little dry thing here. Hold on. I'm gonna make some noise now though. Sounds like any other live stream I've been on. How is the sound, guys? Because I can only hear myself talking, but I don't know what the sound is for you guys. It's warping a little bit, but okay. We'll manage. All right. I normally take off my masking fluid with... This is the other drawing I didn't do. But I will. And then I'll post it on my Etsy so you guys can buy it if you want. They're not expensive. They're just postcards. Perfect even. All right. It's a big blob. Plop. Masking fluid is so weird. One tip though, the thinner the layer, the better it is. The music is slightly fuzzy, but it's pretty great otherwise. I can turn it up a little bit, but if you want. It's just a background noise. Cool. By the way, I'm just using an eraser to erase this because that's how you're supposed to do it. You can also just pull it off. That is not what they suggest, but it's fun. Yeah, you do need music. It is weirdly quiet. It's just when you're creating, you're just concentrating on whatever you're doing. And I'm sure if there's lots and lots and lots more people that I would have in a chat, that I would just be a normal chat, and I wouldn't be creating anything, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to answer any questions, but or comments. But if that is the case, then I would probably have my husband here to read out the questions. Oh, cute Leia. I don't have music in mind because I can't figure out how, so I talk. So what I have on right now is just on my laptop. So I'm streaming from my laptop with just my webcam attached to it, which is the thing that you're viewing through. And the music that is playing is just on Spotify, and it's called. I actually have a link in the comments section. It is called royalty free chill out lounge and background restaurant music. So guess what? You're dining. Maybe that helps you out, Aurora. I'm just feeling if there's no residue left. Well, in this case, 1-star review. I've been with you for my. It's perfect. I just like piano music, and it's just easy listening. So there's that. Ooh. I had to grab the other one because I had no idea what I was doing. But apparently I lined it. So this is the other one. This one is going to Aurora, just to thank her for my Danielle Smith watercolors. See, it's already in a little piece of plastic. So I did add the stars in gold. It's funny, isn't it, how we forget how we create something, and it's not even that long ago. Let me find my liner. Do some line art. There's that one. Liner. Where's my white Posca? A white Posca. Let's do the line art first, which is done with this Uniball eye. You guys see that? Focus, Cam, focus. Focus on right here. Nope, it's not going to do it. It's a Uniball eye micro. I already have a hook in the wall to hang it up. Okay. You're a bit ahead of time. Yeah, these pens are pretty cool. Pretty amazing. I've been contemplating if I should open a PO box And maybe do one of those challenges that what's her name? Bailey is doing? Bailey J. That people send you random art supplies and you just make something with that and then you send it back to them? Which could also mean a piece of, polymer clay or something like that. I would love to take part in something like that. Yeah, I might do that in the future. PO Box over here is not super cheap. So it's about $130 a year. So, but I'll have to think. Also would like to do a giveaway of 10,000 subs. We're gonna do that all the time already, don't we? We only do it once a year now. But yeah. It's just a nice idea. I don't know. I just wanna. That's what I want to do. I wanna. I wanna involve my viewers in whatever I'm doing. So I wanna put up polls. I've got that wonderful community tab now on my YouTube. I can put polls up and ask people what they want. I can do live streams like this. So, well, I could do that before, but I can do live streams like this now, and you get a bit more interaction with everyone and feedback because you're just making a stab. You don't really know what everyone wants and wants to see. And I'm sure that I've lost subs because of my paint by numbers video went up and people didn't like that because it wasn't polymer clay or it wasn't a miniature room what they saw on Jess's channel. But I do a lot of stuff, so I don't want to narrow it down to just one medium. I'm just reading your comments right now. Yeah, that's why I want to do a PO box. A few people have my address now, but it's the people I trust so far, so it will be okay. But I should get a PO box. So that looks already a lot better than what I did before, I think. You love the paint by numbers piece. Oh, thank you, Jen. I did like creating it. It was long ago. I stalk you every day. Yeah, you do. You're so annoying. Oh, thank you, Hazel. I forgot to make like a shimmer kind of glass reflection thing here. So let's add that. Is that running out of music? No. No. There we go. What happens when you drink it? Do you get cosmic powers? I don't know. Illustrated board game. Yeah, maybe at some point. Maybe. I should not do that with Tosca. My husband and I really like board games, so you know, you never know. Maybe it will happen one day. It takes up a lot of time and effort to create board games, though. It's an art on its own. MXVWZ. I think that's how I pronounce it. I'm not sure. You missed me creating this piece, but that's okay. We're not done yet. We're still here. Thanks for dropping by. I am looking for my paintbrush. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Let's see what kind of shimmer we can add. Kind of like this duochrome Adobe. I will get a nice shimmer now. Mix it up. I drink it and become Galactus, devourer of worlds. Oh, that sounds very, very mysterious. Those sheets are actually colors. I've never seen them like that. Pretty cool. Yes, Hetty, they are. Oh, Hetty, hello. Nice to see you here. They are Daniel Smith extra fine watercolor sheets. 4 sheets, 238 colors. It's absolutely fantastic. You should try them because they're really good. No, it's not a reference sheet. There's 4 of them. So you've got your let me see. You've got your whoops. There goes my pen. There we go. So you've got your yellows, your oranges, your reds, and your pinks, and your magentas. And then you've got your purples, your blues, and your greens. I love the greens. And then you've got your browns. And then there's a sheet with all the blacks and the special colors. They're really, really cool. Let's see, what else can we add to this thing? Interference gold. To this thing. Just gives them a little bit of a shimmer. Amazon is your friend. Yeah, I know. I don't order from Amazon a lot, to be honest. I also prefer just going to a shop. Just, you know, I want to see, touch, feel, smell, hear the product that I'm buying. It's weird. Same for art supplies. I smell them. If I could, I would eat them. See what they taste like. Iridescent jade. Yeah, your friend and worst enemy. Before you know it, your bank balance is at $1. I know it's not good. But gotta love it. Gotta love all the art supplies. Though I have to say, all the stuff that I do for my miniatures is very, very minimal amount. My wishlist on Amazon. Hey, Draw Art Lab. My wishlist on Amazon is a mile long. Yeah, maybe I should share it on YouTube. Oh, the smell of new box of pencils is amazing. It sure is. But you get it in the mail the next day. Yeah. Well, only with Amazon Prime, though. shimmers. Yeah, as Hedy described it, we're all siblings of Jessa now. So I agree. Let's add some iridescent gold. Hey, Tom. Let's start at the top, shall we? Do I have any tattoos? Yes, I do. Let me count them in my head because I 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Tom says would never found these channels. No, I know. We're kind of hiding, aren't we? It's because we're not really out there yet and the algorithm doesn't like us yet. That's just basically it. You need to be picked up by the algorithm to be out there. Algoritme. Yeah. You know the Dutch word. I like your magic potions. You should draw. You should do more. Oh no, I'll check it out. I haven't seen that one yet. Is it on Netflix? Also, the Australian Netflix might be different from the American one. Because, we're different. Can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm adding my sparkles to the stars. I want to see The Witcher. Well, my husband, he is a big fan of The Witcher, and he told me that, sorry if there are spoilers, Sci-Fi Universal. I'm afraid we don't have that here. I'll look it up, though. So The Witcher, the story is not even half unfolded yet. So yeah, I hope they make more just for his sake. But you never know what they do with these shows. They can, if people don't like it, they just don't make it to a second season. What the hell music is this? Let's put something else on, shall we? That's better. Superman Witcher. Actually, Henry Cavill is a really, really, really great fan of The Witcher. And there's even a bit on Netflix. No, not on Netflix. There is a clip on YouTube somewhere where he reads a part of the first chapter of the book. Guys should check it out. It's cool. But he's a big fan, and he was very chuffed to be asked to be the Witcher. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm adding sparkles. So the stars are basically going to be gold stars. He did a very good job. Yes, he did. He just poured his heart and soul on it. Just suppose if you really, really, really love something and you get chosen to do it, that's just it, man. Ha, we draw sparkles the same way. I just love these stars. So I didn't know that this stream was going to be this long. Oh, yes, you can definitely tell when an actor loves their role. Absolutely. Even the musicals. I mean, I love musicals, and I've been part of Avenue Q and the Addams Family myself, and um, I just love those shows. And when you really love something, you just pour your heart and soul in it. Same for art. Absolutely, Eddie. I just like all the weird actors, like the I like all the weird actors, like the ones that Tim Burton uses, like Helena Bonham Carter and um, the ones from oh, what's his name? Quentin Tarantino, Uma Thurman. It's just that those kind of actresses and actors that are in their movies, and they keep coming back in their movies. Is just I love it. I love their movies so much. Tarantino has gone more Western style though, which I know he loves Westerns and that's his passion. It was something he always wanted to do, so good for him. But I'm not sure if I'm really a big fan. But yeah, Reservoir Dogs and um, Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction definitely on top of my list. Sparkles. I need something more. All right, let's get good old Posca out. because I just want to crisp up these lines a little bit. Oh, listen to that sound. Hello, paper shreds. What are we talking about? Are we talking about Doctor Who? Doctor Who. Well, I've never got into it. So I can't talk about Doctor Who because I have no idea what we're talking about. Doctor Who. I don't know about you guys, but I love Peaky Blinders. I love it so much. It's just the time where it's set in. It's the costumes. It's everything about that show is just so good. Oh, you're missing out, little Robbo. Yeah. So it plays in the 1920s, and they've just done everything to a T. It's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. I like the acting. I like the story. I just like everything. I like all the actors that are in there. Yeah, it's just fantastic. I love it. I would watch it over and over again. Hey, do you know they're doing a new Star Trek? I think it's called Star Trek Picard. I never got along with Peaky Blinders, not sure why. Oh, I love it so much. So, so much. If you are past the third um if you're past the third episode, it gets better. It is and it isn't, little Robo. It's a bit of everything because I believe they didn't have the actual razor blades in their heads, that kind of thing. Have a Google. There's some stuff on Wikipedia about it, I think. The more time I spend making content for YouTube, the more I watch YouTube. I haven't really used Netflix lately. Yeah. Hedy, I feel the same way. I watch while I create, especially my miniature rooms, if they don't need voiceovers. Well, if they don't need live chat, that's what I mean. All right. Well, I suppose I have my effects wrong then. Anyway, I just love that show. Yeah. So, seeing there's still a few of you here, if I ever would do another live stream, what would you guys like to see me create? Would it be something like this? Would it be, I don't know, something miniature? Yeah, it was a long stream though. It's going 2 hours and 25 minutes now. So I don't blame you, Eddie. It's been a long one. It's just that saying that because a lot of people come from jazz, and I said this before, not everyone likes this kind of stuff. But it is something I do as well. I suppose people want to see miniatures. I don't know. It's just very hard to gauge. It's yeah, that's why I'm asking you guys. Thanks, Jasmine. I say create what you want to make, whatever your heart feels that day. Yeah. Yeah, that's you guys came in later. That's why I kept going. It's all good. Just love having you guys here and just being able to engage with you guys. It's been fun. I do notice that I get tired though, because you all know what time it is here. it is 12:30 nearly in the morning. I love the minis, but this was very fun, even though it's just... Oh, that was the last comment. I read that. Yeah, I might, for the next one, I might set up a miniature thing. Might be a long one though. Also, the thing is, I have a hard time trying to decide what I want to talk about. You must be exhausted. Well, I tried to have a little snooze during the day when my little one was asleep, because she still has a sleep a day. Thank goodness. But there will be a time that she doesn't have her snooze anymore. Yeah, I don't think I would be a streamer. It's tough to fill in the time and be entertaining. Yeah. Well, I can sing for you guys, but right now that wouldn't be a good thing, because you can hear my voice. It's already breaking, and that's because it's late. Well, I think this one is done. Yeah, I could do that, Jasmine. Definitely. Definitely. All right. Let's erase some stuff here. These were just my guidelines when I was setting up the thing. So eventually I want to put these potion bottles up as postcards in my Etsy shop. So keep an eye out for those, including this one. Oops, this one. And then that one. So that's the Galaxy one and the Crystals one. Oops, it's very hard to see. So yeah, there is another one that I want to make, which is this one, which is can you guys see that? It's like a mason jar with a moon in it and water and clouds surrounding it. I'll show you my sketchbook. The crystal one will definitely be for sale on the as a postcard. So that one, that's the other one I sketched out. There's a few other ideas here, but just, I was just sketching. That was the idea for the crystals one, and this is how it all started out. So it's not great, but it's something. So I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I want to thank you all for being here, and thank you, Hattie. And I'll definitely upload these on my Etsy shop when I have the prints in, and I'll notify you all. And yeah, just thanks for being here, and I really appreciate it. 2.5 hours. Wow. Yeah, okay, good one. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go now, and I'm gonna see you all in my next video, which will be the draw some video on Wednesday. Wednesday for me, Tuesday for you guys because you're all in America. And the one after that will be Husband Picks, which will be a miniature one where my husband picks my art supplies and my prompt. And I will keep doing those series for sure every last Friday of the month. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here.